Well, it's always an exciting day. I remember I'm old. I remember the day when I signed, and I feel like I remember it just like it was yesterday. Just such a memorable time, and knowing where your future holds is so exciting. We signed a great class, taken a lot of work. When you talk about recruiting year-round, it truly is year-round. And we're already meeting on next year's class. So it's an exciting time, and really looking forward to the future of Sycamore football.
And it seems like you have a local kid. I mean, quite a few. What did you see in the prep class here?
Well, we're always going to start in the Wabash Valley, and we hit the two states, Indiana and Illinois, and then we hit the surrounding states, and then we've gone as far as Georgia, Connecticut, Texas, wherever we need to go. And put a good variety. We started in the high schools. We signed 24 high school players and 10 transfers.
You hit the state of Indiana pretty hard this year. Come from very prosperous and winning schools. Is it getting easier now? People paying attention to Indiana State and saying, no, we want to come here and play?
Absolutely. I think our players are the best ambassadors to our program. They get on campus, they get around our players, and they see what a great place we have here at Indiana State.
With the college, transfers, two from Toledo, Iowa, Virginia. What did you see in just there too?
Well, I think there's a tie back to Indiana. I go with Tyson Smith. I knew him from Bloomington South. Played with his mom played with his dad. His mom was a trainer here, so there's a tie here at Indiana State. Went to Toledo and we got him back. When you go out to Virginia, another young man, Trent Baker Booker, is from Lawrence Central High School. We recruited him early. Went out to Virginia. We were able to get him back. We did a really good job of recruiting him early. And sometimes that happens. You go full circle and get a young man back.
What's the most exciting aspect with these players coming in?
Well, I think they've already built a bond. These guys, when they commit early and they come on the official visit, you can see that they've already started that family bond. And so it's really, really neat to see. But you also see a good connection. There's a lot of connection with guys that are currently on our team. You're seeing a guy like Keyshawn Singleton, who's coming from the Air Force Academy. He already had a relationship with Elijah Owens, already had a relationship with Rashad Rochelle. And again, our best ambassadors of the program are the guys that are on the team right now.
Just kind of going in that, with the coaching staff changes, with the guys that have come in, how have you seen the new coaches adapt and maybe help bring in players? Well,
it's a year-round recruiting, and everyone had a hand in it. And it's just being able to get to this day and sign them, and that's why it's always a real gratifying time.
With the change of staff, is this going to change emphasis on playing style? Are you going to go from a predominantly quarterback airing it out type situation to running back, or more of a balance, or more of a running attack?
Well, both. We're going to spread it out more than we have in the past, but that's what spring ball is all about. Yeah. We got new coaches. Some of the coaches are just getting to know the players. Players are just getting to know the coaches. So this is the time of February where it is a dead period. We've been go, right, recruiting, but now when you get into the month of February, it's a dead period. We really are able to get around our players, and that's what we're doing now.
Okay, so you're still going to feel them out and what fits best, what talent you have, and play to that.
That's right. You can get around them more so now. You can be in the weight room with them. Some of the conditioning, the NCAA allows us to do some type of work with them, and so it's just really getting to know each other. And really, I took the approach with the new staff, really with no expectations, that what these guys are all about. I want them to get to know each other, feel them out, and start building that relationship.
You hit offensive line, defensive line hard, but you also hit the receivers and defensive backs hard. What position groups were you really trying to emphasize?
Well, you hit it up front and the skill. Really felt like we needed to add numbers, both offense and defensive line, and then it's skill, mostly on the outside, with our corners and our wide receivers.
What is the most exciting thing with the new coaches? What do you think they're going to bring to the team?
Well, I think anytime, you bring in, some new coaches, there's new ideas, and I think, and that happens, that's part of it. It also happens year to year. We've had some change over here, and we're always going to bring in great coaches, great character, and that's what we've always had here, and we're going to continue to do that.